especially after the way that it ended with Superman getting the yellow ring and killing that planet dude, and niggas was mad shook, and then Constantine shows up, and it just wasn't. I just didn't think like it was that.
We're gonna get at that until the end of the show.
Right.
Continue with the Suicide Squad.
So yeah, mainly they gave Dave Ayers like 6 weeks to like write this shit. They already had a release date set in stone. They already had a formula set in stone, a kind of a tone. And then when Batman vs Superman came out, they changed that shit, and it was just wrong to begin with. Like the movie needed. Joker should have been, if not the main protagonist, at least a stronger protagonist. He kind of just showed up to wreak havoc in some like states, and it was just,
and like you said, they should have did it like how they did with Assault on Arkham.
Right, it should have been a smaller story. I think if they would have went the Ant-Man way and then just told a small contained story.
And Ant-Man was real contained because it was a heist story, and it wasn't a big enough catastrophe where the Avengers would react to that movie.
But Ant-Man could still play well in a larger story like he did in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that probably would have served the Suicide Squad better. Also, like, in the wake of the Suicide Squad coming out, and it was still number one this week for, I think it was like number one 2 weeks in a row. It's still not going to produce like they thought it would. It's not going to outlast the critics' criticism.
I thought Sausage Fest beat that joint, or it came in number 2.
Sausage Fest came in at number 2.
Okay,
yo, fucking wild movie.
I heard it's funny. You saw it?
Fucking wild. It's just crazy.
Is it funny?
It's funny. It's mad offensive.
I want to see it. I need to go see it on some instance.
Yo, I was so drunk. I was drunk for being in a movie theater. You know what I mean? Like, I still drove home. I was good enough to drive, but like sitting there, we like mixed shooters into our large drink.
Okay.
Because that's what adults do when they go to the movie theaters.
That's what adults do.
Yeah. So having a smaller story in general would definitely have helped out Justice League. I mean, not Justice League. The Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
The biggest thing, though, I think, since it has all come out, Jared Leto there's speculation that he may not return as Joker.
So are they going to have to recast a whole new Joker?
They might, and this just looks bad for DC because Jared Leto came on. He read a script and he came on with a certain idea in mind. And the finished product was not only was it not the movie that he thought he was going to shoot, but all of his shots are on the cutting room floor. They cut out, I want to say, at least 20 minutes of Joker.
That's a damn shame because
he got into like crazy method for this.
Yeah, and he was actually pretty good he was a good Joker. I feel like
relationship was bullshit. But
yeah. Well, I heard that they couldn't really show the real relationship because of all the domestic abuse stuff and. The verbal abuse because Joker in the comics and even on the cartoon, like he was pretty rude to Harley Quinn.
Yeah, he wasn't rude though. He was deeply in love. They were Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
they could have did it better.
Yeah,
because essentially, Harley Quinn's character is someone with Stockholm syndrome.
Okay. Oh yeah, I also like Harley Quinn too. I like her character now even better because of Injustice. Yeah, just because of Injustice. She's cool as shit. Like she's cool. Like I feel like. If she didn't have the Joker, she would mean well, if that makes sense.
Yeah. In the movie, I wish she just had pants on. Or she just, not even pants, just there was, I think that there's a breakdown of all the screen time.
Mm-hmm.
And her butt has more screen time than like Slipknot.
Slipknot gets checked quick.
Oh, he got checked out. So, but like someone's ass having more screen time than an actual person with lines is mind blowing. Like I think it had more screen time than Katana. Like her butt alone, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now, like get it together.
You also got to talk about Captain Boomerang and how he should have just left at the end instead of just coming back all willy nilly. You know what? You know what would have been cool?
It would have been great if he would have just left.
If he would have left and then just came back at the very end to like help fight, but then left again, or just him. I
think it would have been cool if he left and at the very end like she blew his head up or something. Like I thought that would have been hilarious, but I guess they're trying to make him like a more canon character. Yeah. So just to have him leave and then have him be caught again at the end of the movie and then be in
or at
shit
least
for
caught,
the sequel. Like I think that would have been cool. Or if the Suicide Squad was tasked with finding him and that was the after credit scene instead of that stupid Justice League setup. Like if the after credit sequence was them finding Deadpool and not Deadpool.
It was an after credit scene.
Yeah, you didn't see the after credit scene?
I left.
Bruce Wayne goes to Amanda Waller to get information on Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash to find out where they are. And Amanda Waller is basically like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need some help covering up this whole suicide squad." Was
it Bruce Wayne or was it Batman?
It was Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I can cover that up for you, but this whole squad thing, you need to shut it down." And she was like, "Well, I don't tell you what to do at night."
Oh shit!
That she knows he's Batman. And it was just stupid. So essentially, Amanda Waller is not only responsible for the Suicide Squad, she's also softly responsible for the Justice League.
Amanda Waller's all that.
She should have fucking died. Why didn't Deadshot just shoot her in the hand and walk away?
Because they got lazy at the end.
They just got so lazy. Deadshot was like, how are you still alive? Because she was upside down with tubes in her head. And now she's over there holding the phone, talking about some 10 years off. Yo, Captain Boomerang could have threw a boomerang and sliced her hand off and went politely about his day. And he needed more trick boomerangs. He had one boomerang grenade and some boomerang knives. Like, I needed him to freeze a nigga. I needed him to he had one that was a camera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he needed more boomerangs. I actually liked him as a character. A lot of people hated Captain Boomerang. Mm-hmm. I thought he was actually kind of comical. Like, the way he just got Slipknot killed right quick was hilarious.
Yeah, and that would have been cool. Like, and I know, like, I read on the Suicide Squad that I know that Captain Boomerang and Deadshot didn't like each other. I wish I would have saw a more of a conflict.
Right.
Than more of a family. Like, you can be like, and it wasn't even family for real. Like, because I know Deadshot. Because I know Deadshot. Like Deadshot. I know Deadshot was cool with Harley Quinn at some point, and he was cool with Rick Flag because he saw Rick Flag as like his kind of like his lost brother. I read about that too.
I guess I don't know. The main thing that makes me up with Deadshot though is when she was inside of their heads and gave them everything that they wanted. Mm-hmm. He wanted to kill Batman. Like, he should have been in an apartment with his daughter, like helping her do trigonometry or something. Yeah, living a regular life. Like Harley Quinn had fucking Jared Leto looking 30 Seconds to Mars, right?
with two kids,
2 blonde babies, and Will Smith was like, "I killed Batman," and the Vato was like, "Nah, man, you didn't kill Batman.
Nah, you didn't kill Batman, man."
And he was like real. One of the best characters, and they politely offed his ass right quick.
They did.
But how can you off him if he's a god as well?
If he's a Mayan god, right?
So this shit had a lot of problems. We was to score it from A, B, C, D, or F, you already gave it a C.
Yeah.
I would give it a C minus.
Yep.
Better than Batman vs Superman. Better than X-Men Apocalypse, in my opinion.
Yep.
Still below Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Not even on the same plate as Civil War. Better than Ghost Rider, I guess.
X-Men Apocalypse is crazy, man. I still think Storm should have had more screen time.
Storm needs to get more work. She needs her own shit.
They scared the bar. Marvel scared the bar and have her on Black Panther. How much time we got? Are we good?
We had a minute. We had an hour and 10 minutes.
All right, then we should hop on the dedications, right?
Yep.
All right, you want to go first, or you want me to do it?
I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my dedication. So, as many of you may or may not know, I work in the beautiful. Is King of Prussia a city? Would you call that a city? Or is it a county?
It's because it's in Montgomery County.
So it's a city then?
I guess so.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I've been living here for how long? I don't know.
All right. So, as people may or may not know, I work in King of Prussia, and from time to time, I work by the King of Prussia Mall because everyone in King of Prussia works by the King of Prussia Mall. That shit's big as fuck. I go there on lunch breaks, and today I went to the comic book store, Uncanny, and the King of Prussia Mall. Great comic book store. I've been looking for the Black Panther action figure since before the Civil War movie came out.
Oh shit! I just peeped that you got it.
Oh yeah, no, not that one. The one from the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. So today I was in there because it's Wednesday. It's drop day. So I went there to go see what was popping. I picked up the Wicked and the Divine, and I picked up the Ultimates. And I always check through the toys and the hats because sometimes they be having some swag shit. I'm still looking for that Tony Stark's Industries hat, make me feel like I'm part of the team. And I saw that they had the Black Panther action figure. It was a little overpriced. Actually, it was underpriced from what it is online because online it's like $50-$60.
Oh wow.
And I saw it, and it was like $30, and I was like, buying. And it was like it feels good when you've been looking for something, and you find it, like finally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On like a soft look, like you were just kind of glazing, and you find that shit. It's kind of like you don't take me as a type, but you ever thrift shop?
Nah, I don't think I ever thrift shopped. I want to though.
When I used to work at Buffalo Exchange in Center City,
yeah,
every once in a while, some fly ass Jordans will come through.
Oh wow!
And every once in a while, them Jordans was in the size 13, and that shit felt fucking good. That's what it feels like when you're out there. You find some shit and it just works. It's the last one. It's in your size. Your fucking checking account has $19.78 in it, and that shit's gonna come up to $17.21. You like, God damn, nigga, it was meant to be.
This is a blessing right here.
Yeah, man. So my dedication is to the Uncanny comic book store. Thank you, man, for ordering that shit and putting it on like early display for your boy to snatch up and go about my business.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yep.
So I don't know if this is really a dedication or not, but I want to dedicate this show.
I like how you wrote it on paper, though.
I really got it on a piece of paper. This is like our receipt paper for my job too. So I just want to say this: where the hell are all the action heroes? So let me tell you, there's one random night that I was just sitting in bed, just watching TV, and just like a random like Sylvester Stallone commercial came on, and I'm looking like, yo, who are the action stars nowadays, yo? Like, you know how we had like, you know, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, Sylvester. You know, throw some Kurt Russell in the mix,
Right.
Who could you really name today that's really like that action star? They got their own franchise.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. And I'm real confused because, like,
I mean, Bruce Willis was.
Yeah, I just said Bruce Willis.
I know, but like they're just smaller now. Like they're not big niggas no more. Like The Rock.
Okay.
Jason Statham. Yeah, don't even act like my nigga ain't put in work.
He did, but this
he ain't put in work.
But this is early 2000s though. Like, what really has he came out with since?
He was in the Fast and Furious kicking ass. He has the mechanic.
The mechanic that's about to come out.
It's part 2. He already had part 1 where he was boning Jessica Alba and kicking niggas in the throat.
Dog, I just feel like
The Rock, Jason Statham. Dare I say, was homeboy from 21 Jump Street. Channing Tatum. He's done some action movies. He's all right. Gerard Butler. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Gerard Butler is another action.
Yeah.
Is another like
Vin Diesel. Give it to him.
I don't want to.
Give it to him.
Especially when he was driving that bike on the ocean. Remember?
Yeah. Remember we had to look that shit up.
Yo, we had to really look that shit up because
we wasn't believing shit.
Because he said, your face was priceless. But he was like, yo, are you serious? Are they driving bikes on the ocean? He was really driving bikes on the ocean.
The crazy thing is, Vin Diesel is so big and not in like a cool way. Like he's not Riddick big. He just kind of looks like a dude that went to jail and was in the yard a little bit.
Right.
Like he didn't come out like extra swollen cut. Like can he get cut anymore? Or is he just doughy?
I don't think he can get cut. I think he's just big, man. He's just a big dude. But I don't know. I just maybe that's just me. Maybe this is my bias because last week we was talking about the Fifth Element, and when the chick was like multi